Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Surviving Mars Relaunched. I went to say Green Planet. Nope, we have all the DLCs now. Alright, so between videos I was just doing a quick check on a couple of things and I noticed that we're a person short over here on our farm, and since I do not wish this crop to fail, we should probably end up sending someone over there. So yeah, you were meant to be from you're from the Dome of Kit, which is over here. We want you to work up over there. We're going to go ahead and assign you Sarah Sakamoto, and we're going to send you up over here, and then I think we'll also go ahead, yeah, and we'll send you back up over there. So that should fix everything quite nicely. And that will do. Alright, as for everything else, we do have a whole heap of polymers coming our way. We have, yeah, a couple of things being worked on. So we do have our train tunnel being built. We're a little way away from that. We still need power to make it up over here. We'll sort that out relatively soon. Though that said though, it seems all of our drones aren't currently working. So let's go ahead and select them all. And, you know what? We'll quickly go ahead and we'll remove them all. We'll just quickly drop them off here. Yeah, there we go. So that way we still have all the drones in the same area. We'll get them sorted out later. But for now, at least the drones are able to do their work as they're being helped by the commander. So that will do nicely. We do have a bit of a power leak somewhere, but it's not really a substantial issue. So we're happy to leave that be. And so I think we're going to go ahead and get things up and rolling. Alrighty-o. So where are we at the moment, resource-wise? We've got plenty of metals, a few in a construction site, but that's alright. Machine parts. Yeah, this is going to be the expensive thing.
Assembly
we need
session
67 of them. So we're going to have to work on that later. But for now, we're going to see if we can pass a new law. So in the last episode, we did manage this efficient assembly. An additional law can be prepared in each open session. I think once we, yeah, we can prepare one law and then we can do something elsewhere. We did that last time, and I don't know if that exactly changed the outcome. We didn't prepare something first, so I wonder if we got that wrong. As for things over here, it looks like the preservationists, they've gone back up with a couple of seats. Prosperity for Mars, they're happy, but they're doing okay. Martian First, and they're the angry ones. And then we have the Dominion of Mars. So, currently, what have we got? 52 seats, 60 seats are happy, 42 are not. Alright. At least it's still leaning on the right side of things. So what can we do here? We need to change some potential enacted laws. That would make our life a little bit easier. Alright. So what have we got? Good things that they enjoy. Welfare, independence, domes with a majority of Martian-born. Okay, so that's going to be our issue there, is getting more Martian-born. So, yeah, that's just going to happen with time. For now, let's go ahead and see. What was it? Security buildings and domes. That's not bad. Melt the polar ice caps. Okay, so nothing else really too bad. Let's go ahead and see what laws we can toy with. I'm thinking maybe we unlock more societal laws. I think that could be beneficial. Yeah, we don't need to have a majority of people. I think we just go ahead and prepare it. Either that or economy and industry might be useful. Yeah, that would make many people happy. Advanced diplomacy. Let's see, Earth Embassy, that's already going to upset them, the grumpy ones, a little bit more. They don't like these sponsor relations, so we'll try and leave it be for the moment. Maybe we go towards how to deal with Earth-sick people.
comics for all
What would that do?
generations.
We could pay them to leave. Oh, generate funding, no. Force them to stay. That seems pretty good. And then we could also discourage. Yeah, either way, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and... Do we maybe pass this just for permits and efficiency? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we'll prepare. Now we can still pass another law. Yes, we can. Oh, maybe we can prepare another one. Okay, so it does look that we can only not, what do we call it? If we click out, we might find ourselves in a bit of trouble. So we're just going to stay here for the moment. What do we care for at the moment? We're working on machine parts. We've got the extra efficiency there. That's really good. We could try and... Well, it's after the next one. Effective governing. Media and detainment centers will be more effective in changing faction support of colonists? You know what? Maybe that's what we do, because we're not really looking for faction support to the guys that we dislike. Maybe we... Yeah, let's go ahead and prepare that one as well. I don't know if that's going to be incredibly popular, whether that'll help upset things over here or help us out. I think we need to enact them, but we'll see how that goes, because again, if we can make the preservationists disappear, that would be really, really nice. And the same thing with Martian First, because if we can get everybody under the same banner, maybe, just maybe, that will help us out and solidify our future. Alright, so how did we go? Did our worker move over? Yes, she did. Alright, that's really nice. She's living in Cylon. I guess that's fine. That's kind of what we would prefer. We've still got lots of vacancies with work. I'm thinking at this point, maybe we turn off this infirmary? Oh no, probably not. We need more people. Yeah, we should probably have something just on the off chance. So we'll keep that going. Well, we do have our current hospital here, which is working particularly well. You know what? Come to think about it. How's this one doing? Yeah, the infirmary is already at half capacity. That'll be fine. Yeah, anybody else we can send over here. I don't think we need a whole heap of medics, but it will suffice for now. We'll cut that down just a notch. If we can find an extra one, we'll take it. If not, oh well. We're still working on botanists, I believe. Yep, so we can do our next planetary mission. At the moment, we're refueling and taking a handful of drones. I believe this will give us some resources. So that should be good to see. Alright, how else is everything going? We're doing alright. Yeah, security post is working well. Building performance of 182 is very substantial. The diner's okay. Infirmary hasn't exactly got the best people, but it's better than nothing. And then what else do we have? School Spire, how are we going? Got a couple of kids in there. Let's see, we've still got the religious trait, which is very good. That has already saved us from some very detrimental issues. Nerd, yeah, we're still stuck with all of these, and I'm pretty happy with those being what we're going to be teaching our kids, so that'll do. We'll make sure that that's always a high priority, so we'll leave that be. As for everything else, let's just double check our maintenance. Electronics is still working, so I'm happy to leave that be with the little bit of a safety net that we've got. Research is still pumping out quite nicely at almost an extra 1,200 per day. Yeah, the big issue here is going to be getting enough machine parts. We need more engineers. Yeah, polymer-wise, we are working pretty well in that regard. 5. Could maybe kick 4 people out. You know what? We've got plenty to spare. There we go. We'll shut that down. Hopefully they'll move over here to the machine parts factory. Fill in those jobs. Where are you? Yeah, go ahead and set that workplace. We'll just keep on doing that. Yeah, there we go. Just to make sure that we're not missing out on any potential instruction there. That'll work really nicely. Again, once we do get future tech for the, what is it, the factory AI, we will be able to boost up our production. But you know what? With 2 full shifts, 17 per day is going to make a huge difference remarkably quickly. So I'm okay with all of this. Alright, let's just double check into how is everything else going. Water towers are fine. We're not amplifying. Actually, if we turn that off a second, are we going to start burning through, or are we still even? Demand is still less than our production. Ah, fantastic. Alright, well that'll do nicely. If we turn you off, do we drop back further? Our production is still ahead of schedule. Ooh, okay, so maybe that's because of all of these moist evaporators. What are we at? 1.5 per, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7.5. Our current demand is 7.2. I think we can turn both of these off for now. Yeah, save ourselves a little bit of excess power. Save the well for the future. Yeah, alright, that's nice. That'll work out very well. Alright, so, well, we've got all of that up and running. Let's go ahead and see. We've got a heavy drone workload, but that's going to happen for the next little bit. Our universal depot is going to slowly provide us with what we need. We do have the drone hub up and running. Oh, 30 polymers from our anomaly. Very nice. Well, you know what? We could almost open up some of these machine parts. I'm thinking, oh, wait a second. We've got laws repealed. The following laws were replaced due to a political crisis. Extra research, free polymers, and heavy mining. Alright, I don't know what that is, but we do have a new messiah returning back around again. Okay, there is a religious prophet trying to convert our colonists to a new cult. A person from the colony of Brazil claims to be a messiah and a miracle worker, gathering an increasing number of followers with each dome visited. Now this person has decided to come for our colony and convert it to the truth faith. The self-proclaimed prophet wants your colonists to repent and change their wicked ways. Alright, we've been here before, and that's not exactly something I care for. Let's... religious renegade colonists. I don't really care about that. You know what? Maybe we lose a few of our colonists here. I'm not a huge fan of that. We've got very close to that 100 margin. But I believe it's probably the best thing. Alright, so we'll see how that impacts us. 2 people? Okay, you know what? Not huge. It could be a lot worse than what it is. Alright, so, now that we're working on everything else, I think we go ahead and we enable building this large train station. When we get this up and running, that'll be nice. We still need a whole heap for the elevator, the concrete extractor. Alright, and we also need to make sure that everything is powered too. So, we'll go ahead and run that on in there. Everything else should be a-okay. Yeah. Oh, and it turns out our little rover can actually zip through there. I did not realize it could... That was on the same plane. Huh. Alright, well, that is most curious. Oh well, we'll take it. It doesn't matter. As long as it works, it works. That's all I care about. Let's bring Tornado back down to land. We'll send that off again for the next planetary anomaly. We'll be waiting for Bucephalus for a little bit here. Leaks. Yeah, they're non-issues. Oh, quick. Drive. Drive, little RC commander. Waiting repairs. There we go. Can we repair you with one of your other little ones? I think... Oh, his battery's getting really low. Alright, okay, that was close. Well, you'll be fine. Yeah, they'll fix things as they see fit. That'll be fine. Opportunities, more natural habitats. I don't think I care about that. Workers, painful, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's just going to take us a good chunk of time. You know what? We'll go ahead and get that amplification sorted out as well. That way, when this is sorted, we will be able to finish this and stop needing to maintain the elevator when we do build it. So, how much concrete have we got here? We have approximately 420. What kind of grade is this? It's high, so it shouldn't take us all that long. If we have an extra 25 production, yeah, here we go. That's almost 33. Okay, so over the next 12, 13 days, we should be sorted. That will be very, very nice, but that will just take a minute or two to work on. Alright, as for everything else, we can't add that other train there yet. Everything should be good. Yeah, alright, research complete. So that is our new fusion reactor. Okay, so this is good. So what we were aiming for was the fusion reactor, which was right about here. So we're now going to have extra power, but we do have the breakthrough following up, which means we will no longer require workers. That is going to be very, very nice. I think what we'll do is, I guess we start building a couple. Yeah, after this is our gem architecture, so we can build up near where we're going to put that elevator, the Hawking Institute for better research speed, and then the factory AI, so we are producing solid amounts of materials, or yeah, advanced materials. Do we wish to throw anything else into the list for the moment? I'm thinking,
We supply a standard solution to your custom needs.
I'm thinking
The only thing we don't have is
we're in a pretty good position. I don't...
original design for original ideas.
There's some good stuff, but I'm not sure if it really makes a huge difference. You know what? Metal construction costs, that would be nice, but again, that's very expensive. And I think we should probably save ourselves for a little bit. Let's maybe go towards... Deep metals wouldn't be bad either. 14,000's not bad. We don't need the reactor. Yeah, reducing the amount of workers needed. No, we don't need that at all. So, better farms, water reduction, higher birth rate. Higher birth rate wouldn't be bad, but a couple of these social wouldn't be too bad either. Trying to take down some of our troubles. Alright, you know what? We're going to go ahead and build the home collective. That way we can at least upgrade our residential buildings, give everyone a little bit of comfort. We might make the social the next thing that we go for after the... yeah, after... Either way, we'll sort that out. Also, too, I didn't check out our politics. So, what are the laws that got repealed? We no longer get the free polymers. That's fair. There's lots of people who are against us on that one. So I'll ignore that. No extra funding, that's fine. We still have the bonus research for the scanning, but I will get rid of that at some point soon. What else do we have? Additional benefits from the university. Ooh, better education. Support the selected faction with indoctrination. Ooh, okay. Weaponize the universities. And then each university grants 10 science per graduate. Huh. I'm leaning either towards learning or indoctrination, both of which could be pretty good. Now, I know these guys like the sound of it, but we can then use it against them, which does sound pretty decent to me. So I'm thinking that might be where we go. Everything else, I think, is fine. We could outlaw the dissenters. Detainment centers. Okay, we might need to build some of those potentially. Yeah, I guess that is something we've not really made it into. So where was it? The political buildings? So let's see. We've got the economy of industry. We've got R and research and all of that. A detainment center. Reduces support, but it only affects its own dome. You know what? It's not a huge building. It does require a lot of officers though, so that's going to make our life a little bit difficult. Yeah, we might just have to ignore that for the moment. Let's see, 46 people live up over here. That's a good chunk of people. Maybe...
Meteor shower approaching.
Oh, meteor shower. Okay, you know what? That might put a quick spanner in the works. We're going to have to go ahead and drop that collective, and we're going for the MDS lasers. Alright, probably should have gone for that a lot sooner. We'll bring that up a notch. We're making almost 2.5 per day, so that's 4 days worth of research with no outsourcing. We do have the money.
Assembly session open.
You know what? I think we can do this. Yeah, I think we can outsource and we'll get them built up before all the trouble hits. Alright, so new laws. Let's go ahead and figure out what we want. I say... actually, before we go anywhere, they're unhappy, but it's not as bad. I think what we do is... Oh, right, these numbers are also increasing, I think, as we get more people. Let's see, 48 and 35, that should take us to 83. 83, 84, 94, at 100. Do we have 100 people? No. No, we do not. Okay, well, it was a thought. Alright, let's go ahead and work on some indoctrination there. We will prepare that quite happily. And then what have we got here? Ministries and Earth embassies employ 1/3 less workers. It's not bad. But do we go for the better education or the better indoctrination? Pick a faction. Ooh, alright. I'm thinking... I'm thinking Dominion is probably our best. We don't want Martians first. That doesn't work out very well. Preserve are done and dusted. It's either going to be Dominion or Prosperity. Let's just double check. Dominion. Yeah, I think Dominion is what we run for. So let's go ahead and... Where is it? Indoctrination to Dominion. There we go. Let's go ahead and make this happen.
Vote passed.
Alright, that passed. Funnily enough, the Martian first didn't really think about it because I guess they're technically Martians mostly. Sure, we'll take it. And now, where is our university there, my friends? Oh, only one person being trained? Yeah, well, that's delightful. Okay, hang on a second. How many do we need? One more? Okay, so he's our last guy until anybody becomes of age, and then we're going to start burning through that. So, yeah, we're definitely going to need more medics. We're going to need more officers, probably a lot more officers. And oh dear, hang on a second. Have we already got meteors coming in? Hang on a second. We've got to slow down. 192? Why are we losing? Oh, okay. These are all those breaks. Those are lies. Nothing but lies and deceit. How does our accumulator say? We're losing a good chunk. Alright, let's go ahead and turn you off for the moment. Yeah, that saves us a good amount. That's right, we were going to build ourselves some more power, weren't we? Fusion reactors. Let's throw one. You know what? That'll do, I suppose. Yeah, we'll put one here. And I think we'll prepare to build a second one. Oh, wait, no, we might have the resources. Let's go ahead and we'll build a second one. Maybe not too far from everything else in this direction. Actually, that'll close that door, so probably not. Maybe... There we go. We'll build this here. That should be safe. They can still use those doors. That's the main thing. Alright, we'll set you to off for the moment. We'll keep working on that. Oh, that's right. Research-wise, we were going to outsource. Yes. Money is good. Okay, so that'll be done in less than a day or two. MDS lasers are probably... Oh, we're going to need more of them as well. MDS lasers first. We can at least sync with a little bit of our batteries for the moment, so we'll have to make that work. How much do these things even create? That is a good question. Potential of 200 at base production. Alright, well that is good. That is very good. Yeah, logistical problem. What have we got? A broken track? Ah. How do we fix this? Concrete. 1/10 of a concrete. Alright, can we send you... collect a concrete. And then we're going to quickly go ahead and see if we can send you all the way out here. Alright, well... Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on a second. Recharge first. Recharge. We're going to make sure that you've got enough juice to get there and at least most of the way back again. Otherwise, we're going to be in some pretty big trouble. Yeah, this is one of the small problems where we never ended up going for that technology, which would have given them better batteries. Yeah, we'll have to work on that in a second. Alright, Tornado, you're already ready and raring for another mission. Let's go ahead and we'll send off the RC transport. That'll do. If we get it, at least nobody else will. Our rocket with those extra polymers is going to land very soon. Then we can load that back up and make some more money again, because we are paying for a few things. Want to make sure that we are prepared. Wait a second. Come on, buddy. Where are you? Yeah, here you go, Drone Hub. You're carrying the .1. Go ahead and deliver. Alright, you're the little robot that could. I believe in you. Alright, faction opportunity. We're ignoring. Leaks abound almost endlessly. That's also sapping our power. Alright, glad we got that sorted. And then... Oh, you know, we're actually in the positive now. Alright, that'll do. That'll at least recharge our batteries as we try and fix some of those issues. We'll bring... You know what? I think we'll take them and we'll get you to repair all of this. That's probably advisable. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, and then what else can we do? Got 2 days left. Yeah, I really should have focused in on that research a lot sooner, but I guess I had other things that I thought we could have maybe squeezed out instead. I'm still yet to see a cold wave, so, you know, I was honestly kind of hoping for that. We still do have plans with these subsurface heaters. We haven't got to using them yet, but, you know, it's probably not a bad thing. At least meteor storms can give us some decent goods. Alright, so you know what? You're about to load up. That'll be fine. We'll send you off as soon as you're ready. Let's also double check in on our command center for our people. How are we doing? Their sanity's not doing too bad. It's improving now. Okay. I think it's mainly that disaster that was causing us a lot of trouble. Although, what are you? You're a warning? Oh, you're a renegade. Yeah. Well, we'll sort that out eventually. We do need... Oh, you know, we need another security station in this dome. I don't think I've got one there. That's not going to help us out. So, you know what? We shall get right to it. Let's build up our dome services. We'll go with a security station. Yeah, let's build up a decent-sized building here. We'll throw you there for now. What will that cost us resource-wise? Concrete and metals? Okay, easy done. No big trouble there. As for you, you're almost... Yeah, you're getting packed back up again. Oh, we're out of fuel. Oh, that's right. I can't believe I forgot. We've turned off one of our fuel refineries. That is going to cost us. All right. And you know what? For now, let's turn off the shuttle hub. I don't think we need to be burning through all of that power, or through all that fuel. We've got all of the resources up here that we need. That does mean we should be able to have another train. Does that work? I'm not particularly sure. Do we have a train? It does run all the way down here. What about you? What is the issue? No trains on connected tracks. Well, what the heck is going wrong? That tunnel should be open. This is already turned on. Metals have already arrived. That's the word I was looking for. We can construct a train. Okay, well, you know what? We got the train on there. That's all that matters. That's nice to see that up and running. That now means we don't really need the shuttles as much at this moment. So that'll work quite nicely. We've got plenty of drones around here. In fact, we'll select those 4. Make you 5. And then where are the rest of yours? No, we'll take those 2 and we'll drop you off here. Oh, and that thing needs power. Alrighty. Well, that is probably... yeah, that is more than a little bit my fault. I should have seen that. We'll go... We'll run that under the track there. Alright, that'll be fine. Okay, so that should theoretically get us to where we need to go. That might give us a second grid even. That's probably not as... it's not super helpful, but you know what? It should be fine. It does mean that we could theoretically get around the map a little bit quicker, so I'll keep that for the moment. But luckily, we should have plenty of metals. We're going to have plenty of drones able to finish the work. Yeah, there we go. Everybody is up and running. That is the thing that we cared for most. And we're not losing too much in everything. So, you know what? We'll go ahead and turn on some power. Make sure that we're not running out of everything. Yeah, water's decreasing ever so slightly, but we're doing all good. Of course, because we've now got the fuel refinery going back up again. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. But you know what? For now, I think that's looking good. We're working on our final botanist, so we can do that final special mission. We'll have more people being not converted, but we'll be working on the political rallying. We've got outsourcing going, so we should have defenses in just enough time. And if they sap through some of our energy, well, they'll just sap through some of our energy, but they should be built before the meteors start hitting, and we can protect what we need. Alright, cool. Potential crisis potentially averted. That'll do. Alright, so that's where we're going to call things for today, and yeah, hopefully that will do well. So, if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.